I'll just shout. Andrew Salmon from Asia Times. My question is for the Warmbier family, if I may. For those of us who may not be able to attend the session this afternoon, could you briefly brief us? Thank you. Could you briefly brief us on the status of the sale of the North Korean cargo ship, the Wise Honest? Do you know how much money has been recovered from the sale or scrapping of that vessel? And what is the legal status of your attempt to recover that money? And finally, do you have any plans for what you may do with that money if and when you receive it? Thank you very much.
That's a really good question. I'll let Fred answer part of it, and then I'll
Thank you
take
very
it.
much.
So, as far as the money, is that okay? Okay. The Wise Honest is it's the North Korean ship that was seized, and our family put a claim on the ship, and we did win in court. It's not enough money. It never is, and it never will be. But the idea is we don't do these things for money. We do them out of love for our son. And we don't think North Korea's been challenged ever this way. And so what we're discovering as we've gone around the world there are a lot of assets that North Korea has. They have the Kim family has billions of dollars in Swiss bank accounts. They have homes in Switzerland. And nobody challenges them on this. And so our mission is to go out and find these assets and to challenge them and say, if all these they take place in democracies. So the North Koreans go to democratic countries like South Korea, but particularly Germany, Romania, Bulgaria, Poland, and they completely abuse the system there. And we're not going to stand up for this nonsense any longer. And we're going to challenge North Korea every way we can. And we think, ultimately, by doing this, that in enforcing sanctions, this will ultimately change their behavior. Now, you had asked about what we would do with the money. It's never been about money for us, but I think Cindy probably has some thoughts on that.
So what we have come up with, one day we'd like to have the Otto Warmbier Foundation, and we have different thought processes of where this could go, but our initial shock of having Otto taken was that we really had no resource of knowing what to do. And I think all these families say, what do? You hear your child is basically, or parent, or in our case, son, daughter, grandfather, father, is kidnapped. What do? So we were told by our State Department that Otto had done something, and it took us 6 months for our State Department to say, no, Otto didn't do anything. He's being used as a political pawn. And in that time, you can't imagine how hard it was for our family. They told us not to say anything, that it would be used against Otto, and so we couldn't talk outwardly to anyone. We were scared that if we said anything negative about North Korea, they'd take it out on Otto, just like they do to their own citizens when they threaten their family members. So on top of that, we couldn't say that the whole confession was a lie, because once again, we were scared they'd take it out on Otto. So one of my big things is to help families who find themselves in this situation to know how to navigate outside of government measures, to get help, to know how to put out their message if they want their child, husband home. There is no independent organization really doing that now. And like I said, we were just beyond, we were in shock. And so I have so much guilt over not doing anything for the first year because we were told not to. And I always say, what if I'd come to South Korea and banged on their door and said, do something? you know, who knows? You never know when you're dealing with an evil devil, how to get through. And he didn't care about Otto. And then, you know, then you hear he asked for money for Otto. So it's just, you can't deal with evil. But I can help other families try to get to a point where they aren't in total shock and just really having a hard time with functioning day to day. We have a lot of other ideas of things we can do, and this is in the future, and hopefully no one else, you know, if we keep after North Korea, hopefully they will eventually release people, and it would be our ultimate goal that they can never take anyone again.